If you have the feeling like you're not progressing, I want to talk to you about why it's so important to go deep and not wide, and how the wrong way of approaching how to learn and how to practice even, that might be holding you back. Hi and welcome to today's video. If you don't know me yet, my name is Freya and I'm a professional singer and vocal coach from Germany. I see it all the time. A lot of people I know, a lot of singers, a lot of students, and that doesn't only apply to voice students, but also to piano students and other instrumental students. When they practice a song, they usually just sing through it over and over again, from start to finish. Maybe they go to their teacher and they work on something in the song and they actually work on some details, but then they go home and they just end up singing through it from beginning to end over and over and over again. And then a lot of times I see a lot of people working on tons of songs, maybe 10 songs all at once. Like, oh, today I want to sing this song and tomorrow I want to sing this song. There's nothing wrong with that, but if you actually want to make progress, you have to focus. And I want to talk about going deep, how to go deep. I have some videos here on YouTube, and especially one where I actually show you how I work on one specific aria, and it's called How to Sing Opera, How to Practice Opera. I will link it up below. This is where I go through a Mozart aria and I show you how I don't just sing through the piece, but I stop literally almost for every single word, trying to look for the right resonance, for the right placement, for the right transition from one pitch to the next, trying to look for the legato, trying to look for the correct vowel, trying to look for the right dynamic level, trying to look for the best breath. How do I breathe between those two? Those are all relevant aspects because they are what make the song sound like it does sound, or, make it sound not good. So instead of going wide, and what I mean by that is just kind of singing through something over and over again, there's no way you can actually truly get better if you just keep singing through it without intention. And I want you to think of practicing a song, it's almost like you only have a certain amount of shots left, like a certain amount of pitches you can sing every day, especially as a singer. It's not like you can practice for 9 hours straight. As a pianist, you could probably do many hours every single day, and your muscles and your hands will get stronger and it will be okay. You're not gonna permanently hurt your fingers or your hands by practicing many hours every day. But as a singer, it's so different because you actually have very delicate muscles here. Your vocal cords are delicate. They can't just be hammered for hours and hours every single day. So think of it as you have a specific amount of pitches that you are allowed to sing every day, and so you better spend those very wisely. So if I had a choice, which pitches are the ones that I'm gonna want to focus on today, I have to be very, very careful. I have to think like, okay, do I have to practice this part? No, it's so easy going. It's not hard at all. So today I'm not gonna focus on this. But instead, I'm really gonna zero in on this transition, even just in that very first phrase. And even working on one single phrase, every student that I've ever worked with can attest to that we can spend days on working on just one phrase, just the very first phrase of a piece. We can spend weeks on that, and months, literally. We can actually spend months and years on just the very first pitch of the Bach-Gounod's Ave Maria, because it's one of the hardest onsets. It's on a glottal ah. It needs to be clean and clear and so controlled. And it's hard. It's just hard. It will always be hard. But if there's anything I'm going to practice in that piece, I'm going to try to fix that first pitch because it's the first impression. And getting that down is not going to help me to sing through the entire piece 25 times. That means I've only practiced that very first onset 25 times, but I also thought about a million other things, which means I can't really go deep. So from now on, I want you to think going deep. Going deep is where it's at. That's where the gold is. You gotta dig deep for the gold. It's not gonna be on the surface. You don't want to skim the surface. So maybe just sing less songs, because here's the thing, even if you just go deep on one single piece, all of the principles that you're going to work on in that piece, they're going to repeat in any other piece that you're going to encounter. But if you go deep in that one piece and you're taking your time, and until you move on to another piece, you just keep that and you keep pounding it. Pounding it, I don't mean singing through it over and over again, but you keep being intentional with your pitches that you have available every day for singing. And then when you move to the next piece, you have understood some of the musical and technical concepts that are not just surface level, that are so much deeper, and those are going to apply to every single piece of music you're going to sing in the future, even to the rest of the song. So if you fix one thing in one piece, if I fix that, in that Ave Maria, I've already fixed all my glottal onsets that are going to come in the future. If I can do that one, just like perfect, then everything else, when it comes to glottal onset, it's going to be a piece of cake. So I want you to remember that. Let me know in the comments. Do you tend to practice over and over and over again, and you just want to jump from one song to another song and you just kind of just sing through? That's awesome. That's great. You need times like that just to have fun and like do something like Smule, like an app like that, where you just sing songs. That's awesome. That's not where you're gonna go really brush up on your technique and just really take your singing to the next level. Thank you for watching. If you want more deep lessons, go to my website, masteryourvoice.tv. I have some free resources that you can check out there. A free belting challenge, a free 7 days to perfect support, how to become truly great as a singer. That's a free video series. Check it out. I hope to see you next time. Subscribe if you have not already for more singing tips. And until next time, always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.